welcome back. It's Jason Fox and welcome to my 2020 Audi RS4 Avant. Yeah, I didn't get over to Matamata the other day. I didn't quite get the views that I needed to take a full day out of my weekend. Like I said, we've always got other things on the go, looking at property and so forth, so took the opportunity to go and look at some land. That's, after all, what's really paid for toys like this. However, if anyone wants to work with me, I'd love to get involved. So if you've got some cool cars you want to do in the video, reach out to me. Maybe get on to It's Jason Fox. DM me a bit about your car, maybe some photos and stuff, and we could tee up doing a little video together. Any companies that want to work with us, that'd be awesome. Tyre companies, Hankook, looking at some new tyres for this shortly. Do a video on that. Any tuners, who knows? Like I said before, we've also got a Holden. I'll do a video on that one soon, so that'll be coming up. But yeah, basically I thought I'd do a what it's like to live with this car. I did an honest review of our 2017 Mustang GT a while back, and I was honest with it. I did say that interior was plastic key and stuff was maybe built more for the left-hand drive than the right. The same can't be I'll try that again, The same can't be said for the Audi RS4. This car is absolutely phenomenal. Interestingly enough, when I brought it, it wasn't sort of a passion buy. It was more of a business decision. I looked at the numbers and so forth. The car comes with 3-year, 150,000 km servicing, 5-year warranty. So for me, from a business perspective, it just meant that I knew I was going to have some pretty trouble-free running with this vehicle. And yeah, every day I drive it, it puts a bigger smile on my face. I've just done 28,541 k's. I picked up brand new in January last year, so in 13 months we've just about picked over 30,000 k's, and every day I think I fall more and more for the car. It's just a nice place to be, from the lovely seats to what's on the dash and stuff, which I'll be able to show you soon. Right back to that exhaust note, I do have the valves open. I can just click the button here and put it into comfort mode, and she goes all quiet and very boring, and be very nice for ferrying your nana around or your elderly parents. However, a couple of clicks of this button here on the steering wheel, open the valves back up, drop it back into sport mode, and it comes back to life. And to be fair, it's how I drive it. Sometimes on the open road on a long trip, I might shut the valves after, if you find it's getting a bit droney on some long hills and stuff. But for the most part, she's open. And I kind of don't see why you would have a car like this if you didn't want to drive it in those settings. If you didn't want that, buy a lesser car and save yourself quite a bit of money. So I'm just driving through Tauriko Estate here, industrial building. One of my business ventures that I'm looking at may require some commercial land in the next little while, so just seeing what's popping up here and what other businesses are in the area. Yeah, quite a lot. A lot happens if you don't have a look around in this town in the space of a couple of months. So yeah, that's all very interesting. Just got a car here whipping right in front of me, keen for an accident. Another one coming around. They actually don't know what a cul-de-sac's for. So from the inside, what's it look like? Beautiful steering wheel, all the dash set up. Look, it's just a place to be, isn't it? Got your heated seats, if you want to use those. Probably not today. This is really neat. You can dip into lots of different functions, have all your GPS up on the screen, which doesn't exist here because it's a brand new subdivision. But if you scroll out, you can go right out and see the world. So yeah, pretty cool. Not required, but a cool little thing. Yeah, there's not a way for me to get around here. It doesn't look like I'm supposed to be in here, so go up to the roundabout and get out of here. So hopefully you can see the dash here. This GoPro, for some reason, the back screen's not working, and because of that I can't sync it up to the app, so I don't really know what it's pointing at. But they are quite wide. They do a good job. one of the things that makes this car so special is the speed of the machine. So you may not be able to see this, but yeah, 0 to 100 under 4 seconds. I think on paper they claim about 4.1, but in reality it's more like 3.9. All I have to do is make sure that's off. It's in sport, and traction control off here, ESP, stability control. Let's let these guys through here. Foot on the brake, accelerate. There you go, at 105. So you got your pedals on the side. They are a little bit plasticky in comparison to supercars, but they are a lot nicer than the majority of cars. So if you want to be super finicky, yep, they're a little bit plasticky, but they change gears just as fast as anything out there on the market. Material doesn't really matter, does it? So stats on the car, they're about 440 wheel horsepower, 340 kilowatt, easily tunable. Am interested in tuning it. A little bit concerned around warranty from the business decision. I don't know if I want to be having issues there. However, it'll take it out to about 530 horsepower with as little as a tune. Probably just gives a little bit extra fuel and boost, throws a bit more air in it. But yeah, very capable car. You've got the option of, I'll flick over here into dynamic mode. Now I've got the racing suspension in it, so you'll feel every bump in the road. Really stiffens it up, stops pretty well any body roll. And being the Quattro, the 4-wheel drive, this car, as you come around the corner and accelerate, it'll just pull you through the corner. Obviously no concerns of over or understeer really, it just rails around the corners. And I have driven it spirited through some corners once or twice, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with the way the whole car performs. Reliability issues. When I brought the car, we had some issues with the front camera. It was dropping in and out on the parking cameras, but they got that resolved after a couple of times, and I've got to say Farm Auto Village were absolute stars to deal with. You might see this pretty bumpy, that's because I am in that race suspension. So I'll just go back over to individual mode. I've got the set pretty well race everything, or dynamic everything, apart from now comfort suspension, and it just makes it a pleasure to drive. But yeah, Farm Auto Village, incredible to deal with. Every time this car's gone back in, they've given me another S or RS type car. Yeah, never anything second hand, just demonstrators and stuff like that. So I have driven majority of the cars out there. What I haven't driven is the big brothers to this, the RSQ8, the RS7 and RS6. Yet to get behind the wheel on those. Would love to. If you're watching Audi and you want me to do a video, please hand me over some keys, or I might even go see the boys at Farmers. They might be happy for me to do that in an upcoming video. Get down in the comments if you want me to try and make that happen, give you a comparison. It's the bigger brother, the V6 and this with the twin turbo, 2.9 litre. Pretty sure they're 4 litre V8 twin turbo. Could be wrong on that literage, I'd need to confirm my stats. And more like 600 horsepower. So larger car. From all accounts, everyone that's told me they don't handle like these. A little bit heavier. But yeah, they pull like a freight train. So that'll be a pretty cool experience to get behind the wheel of one of those, hopefully sometime soon. Beautiful autumn's day we're having here in Tauranga. It's coming down the motorway, so let me find a spot where I can jump out and we'll show you around the car. she is on the outside. Black on black. We've left the badges chrome because they match the diamond cut wheels. Come around the back here. Got the red calipers, pretty standard stuff. Came factory with privacy glass, tinted the front windows, 2-lay roof racks. Exhaust purring away there. RS4, my business account there. Big modification, the sticker. Private one, what we're running here, it's Jason Fox. Get over there, give us a follow, you'll see a few photos. Open the door, you're presented with all the carbon fibre. Memory seats on the front, surprisingly not on the passenger side. Massage seat function, you'll see this rolling. It's yeah, nice and a long drive. Showed you the dash a little bit earlier, but yeah, all the carbon. 360 cameras, so as I mentioned earlier, we had a little issue with the front one. See how that's blacking out, it was just a bit glitchy, but new wiring loom, they got that resolved. Chuck your phone in there, get it all charged up, good stuff, what we like to see. As you can tell, she's dirty, she's daily driven, she's got my luggage in the back, size in the back. I'm just over 6 foot, so with me driving, plenty of headroom, and with me driving, ample space really. More of a 4-seater if there's zone, you know, with kids and stuff. Use the rubbish she's lived in. Good comfortable 4-seater with adults, but yeah, kids no worries, but you do have the tunnel down there. 3 climate control, so left, right and rear. Lovely stuff. This one wasn't optioned with electric heated seats in the rear. Don't know why not, but they don't seem to do it. I didn't go the pano roof. You see this line here, that's probably about it. You lose quite a lot of headspace and being taller. Good not to have that. And I also knew that I'd be running the roof box and stuff, so no real point. Boot space, absolute mess. I played golf yesterday, I'll probably play it again today. But yeah, clubs fit in there, I can throw a couple in there, but I've got the roof box on. We went away with the family recently, and yeah, 2-set roof box, 2 sets of golf clubs, stand-up paddleboard, vest, towels, you name it, and then all our luggage and stuff in the back with room to spare. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Yeah, roll the cinema. So there it is, just sat there, sitting behind me. Do I intend on selling it? No time soon. Potentially, if I could get out of it pretty well, as far as depreciation and stuff, I may, but I have no idea what I'd replace it with. Yeah, I've driven a lot of cars in that sort of range as far as Mercedes and different things, and as far as being able to throw the golf clubs in it, the bikes on the roof and so forth, it's pretty hard to beat. I don't know where your money would be better put in a car in that sort of price range. For me personally, I think it's it. So I may have it for a couple of years. It is getting long for me, owning a car for a year. But as it's trouble-free motoring with the warranties and servicing and stuff, I've got a fixed cost. I know where I sit from a financial standpoint. And another thing, man, it's good on fuel. On the rough side, if I'm booting around town, 12 litres per 100 Ks, open trip, well under 10, and that's with driving it in sport all the time. So if I was just to cruise around, I'm sure I could see those numbers significantly decrease. However, I didn't buy the car to drive around in nano mode. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. It's a short overlook of my 2020 RS4. Get in the comments, tell me what you like, tell me if you want to see some more content with the car. But yeah, hopefully the GoPro stuff actually worked out alright, because like I said, the rear screen wasn't working. Hopefully I don't sit down in front of the computer and have nothing I can work with. But anyway, it's a weekday. I better get back and go do some work. Thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. The more views I get, the more of the stuff I'm going to do. So keep it going, keep engaging with me, and let's build this channel so we can keep lots of NZ footage coming out and cover our NZ car scene. Thanks guys. Bye.